Namaste students. In our last lecture we have studied the proof of Pythagoras theorem. I hope you must have understood it. Now today we'll be doing some examples based on this theorem Pythagoras. First question I've taken, they have given us a triangle ABC where at point C 90 degrees given, means it's a right angle triangle. Then they say CD is a line drawn perpendicular to AB, and they are telling us to prove that ratio of the squares of two sides, BC square upon AC square, is equal to ratio of the parts of the base, is BD upon AB. Side by side, whenever you prove something, just keep the result in your brain, because we'll be using these results in our questions also when we'll be doing the questions of exercise 6.5. So you have to remember this as a result, that square, whenever we write down the ratio of the square of two sides is equal to the ratio of the parts of the third side, or you can say ratio of the parts of the hypotenuse, because this is opposite to 90. So to begin with, let us start with the similarity of triangle ACB and ADC. In triangle ACB and triangle ADC, we'll be having angle A common, angle A equals to angle A common. Then in this bigger triangle, angle C is 90, and in the smaller triangle, angle ADC is 90. Equals 90 degree. That means triangle ACB is similar to triangle ADC. So if triangles are similar, sides will be proportionate, means AC upon AD is equal to CB upon DC equals to AB upon AC. We'll be using these two parts. AC upon AD is equal to AB upon AC. Cross multiplying, we will get AC square is equal to AB into AD. So let it be first equation. Now we will be proving this triangle BDC and complete triangle BCA as similar triangles. So in triangle BCA and triangle BDC, angle B is common. Then in triangle BCA, angle C is 90, and in triangle BDC, at point D, 90 is framed. That means angle C is equal to angle BDC, both equals to 90 degree. Therefore, triangle BCA is similar to triangle BDC by AA similarity rule. If triangles are similar, that means sides are proportionate. You see, same steps are as we have done there, same way we are moving here. So BC BC upon BD is equal to CA upon DC equals to BA upon BC. Again, we'll be using these, maybe this one. So we'll be having BC upon BD equals to BA upon BC. Cross multiplication, we get BC square equals to BA into BD. So this we can name as equation number 2. Dividing equation 2 by equation 1. BC square upon AC square is equal to BA into BD upon AB into AD. So ABBA got cancelled and we are left with BC square upon AC square is equal to BD upon AD. Hence proved whatever was being asked in the question. Next example I have taken where they have given us a obtuse angle triangle BAC, and they are saying that in this triangle AD is drawn perpendicular on the side BC. They are saying prove that AD square plus CD square is equal to BD square plus AC square. We will be proving this result using Pythagoras theorem. See, if AD is drawn perpendicular on BC, that means in this figure we are having two right angle triangles. One right angle triangle is ACD and the other one is ABD. So firstly, if we take triangle ACD, in triangle ACD, angle ADC is equal to 90 degree. That means ACD is a right angle triangle. Using Pythagoras theorem, applying Pythagoras theorem in right angle triangle ADC. Here angle of 90 degrees formed means opposite to 90. This is hypotenuse here. That means hypotenuse square AC square is equal to sum of the square of other two sides. So AD square plus CD square. It will be first equation. In same way, if we apply Pythagoras theorem in the right angle triangle ADB, we will be getting second result. From right angle triangle ABD using Pythagoras theorem, we will be getting, now see, this is 90, so opposite to 90, AB is hypotenuse here. So we will be having AB square is equal to BD square plus AD square. Okay, right? AB square plus BD square. These two equations are got, and if you look at your result, whatever was being asked to prove, here AD is nowhere. This AD square is not there. So if I subtract these two results, subtracting equation number 1 from equation number 2, subtracting equation 1 from equation number 2. So we'll be having AB square minus AC square equals to AD square will get cancelled, BD square minus CD square. Now if we shift the position of negative terms, we will be having AB square, this minus CD square will come to the side and it will become plus CD square. This BD square is already here. So here we will be having BD square minus AC square will become plus AC square. Now just look at the result that we have proved and look at the result which was being asked. Is it same? So we have proved the required equation.